much easier to get white roses than in a normal matchup because 4B plus K is a pretty strong answer to a lot of situations dealing with maxi stance pressure. I believe Rich feels like this is a completely fine matchup at this point. I still feel pretty comfortable with it as an Amy player. I think that Amy has a lot of unique options offensively and defensively against Maxi that most other characters don't. So he can potentially try to do that, but it is important that he gets at least some semblance of roses here.
Now, is it because she's kind of got the auto GIs that help her challenge the loop options without putting her in danger of getting lethal hit?
That's exactly right. And then you also have, so for instance, you saw how Maxi did the 2-2-AB and Superflydrew blocked it, and then he got hit by like the follow-up. If he does 4B plus K in that situation, there's literally not a single thing that Maxi can do about it.
Oh. Nets are ring out, so you can't do anything about that except not whiff and put yourself in that situation.
Yeah, you probably want to actually start going for, you know, horizontals. Yeah, there we go. This is one of the classic problems that Amy's fall into, where if they don't have roses, they only try to go for roses. So, like, that's their entire game plan, and makes it a little bit too obvious to see what you're all about.
Alright, so we're starting to build up roses a little bit. I imagine he can possibly get red roses in this round alone, and that could change the pace of the matchup quite a bit, although you said you would prefer the white roses in the next matchup.
Not to say, well, it looks like that's the game. Yeah. So, you know, I'm curious to see if he keeps up with Amy, but yeah, I very much doubt it. I hope he does, because it's fun, but...
Yeah, if he sticks to the Amy, that just kind of means that, you know, he's seriously exploring other characters to complement his Sophia and his 2B, but it kind of comes down to his confidence level at this point in time. So I imagine a Sophia pick would make the most sense to me, but he sticks to Amy. Okay, shut me up.
Okay. So we're only going with weird/new characters.
Yeah. So Setsuka is a new character, so we're still kind of figuring out all the matchups. On paper, I feel like Setsuka could have a hard time because like she kind of has like an issue with up close mashing characters, and she also kind of issue kind of playing like the long range game. Whereas like if she just throws out a long range move like 3-3B willy nilly, she can get blown up for it like really hard.
That's interesting. What does she have a problem with regards to up close mashing characters? I wouldn't have expected that to be the problem.
So like the one thing, just her ability just to like catch any kind of or being able to counter poke or like catch like thing. It's really hard for her unless she commits to like a high. So like a lot of her best step killers are highs, where you can like get blown up by maxi 6A plus B.
Right.
So then when you're trying to maybe I can just do a fast vertical counter poke, then like a lot of that can be like stepped unless Setsuka is at like +6 or +8.
So seeing as how Setsuka is a completely new character, and this is the first tournament that NLBC has been put on since Setsuka came out. Before Superflydrew ends up... Oh, it's not?
Last week.
Oh, okay. So you guys already described the mechanics that Setsuka has next to her name?
You can go for it, man.
Well, I mean, if it was already done, but,
it was.
You know, you see the 3 different icons that you have below Setsuka's name, and she needs to have, you know, depending on when she gets, so for instance, she just got the blue snowflake, which increases her ability to use that Mary Poppins stance to, in effect, because it produces more break attacks. You also have the yellow moon, which increases her, like, whiff punishing ability with an incredible high that goes, like, basically half range. I don't actually remember what the red one does, do you?
Yes, the red one, we said, oh, wait a minute, that's under CE. So red petals increases the damage of her umbrella. Okay. So that's her 2-1-4-3B.
And then once you get all 3 of them, the only thing that I know that changes when she gets all 3 of them is that her soul attack becomes the best soul attack in the game because it becomes a lethal hit.
Yep, so she just has like a deadly 16-frame nuke with a lot of damage. Plus, you know, she'll put her in Soul Charge, and I think Setsuka is absolutely great in Soul Charge.
Yeah.
I feel like she has like issues just like normally, but like, you know, once she gets in Soul Charge, like I think she's just such a powerful character.
Ooh, wow, catching that. Yeah, Superflydrew is still having a pretty huge amount of difficulty just dealing with Maxi in his face, kind of like what you were talking about before. But he was having that issue when he was playing Amy as well. Definitely needs to get a better understanding as to how Maxi plays.
Yeah, it requires just